Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill on this Tuesday. Got to listen to Jerry Mack, got to listen to Willie Martinez and a trio of Memphis Vols. You know, you listen to Jerry Mack, and clearly Jaylen Wright is just doing a lot of things well. He's talking about, you know, doing little things like Walter Payton. I mean, he's out there just kind of like, you know, talking him up big.
Well, I mean,
and he should. He's playing great.
He's playing great right now. And again, I think it's another example of you just never know when it's going to kind of hit for somebody.
Yeah.
And it, you know, we've seen this ascension, right? It hit for Velus Jones, and he kind of passed it along to Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt put in the work, and we saw what happened to him.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hyatt passed it along to his best friend, Jaylen Wright, who had a great offseason. Now it's showing up this fall. And that's just development. That's what you want to see. We don't get to see that as much anymore with one-time transfers and everything else going on. But just the course and the path is fun to watch. And Jaylen Wright's playing terrific right now because of all the work that he has put in. There's no doubt about that.
Flipping to the defensive side, Kamal Haden. I mean, again, I said this on the board. I mean, a month ago, I mean, people were, you know, clamoring, including me, you know, after that bad tackling attempt, and then now he's playing the best football of his career. I think Willie Martinez kind of looks at it as like, wow, boy, the JUCO stuff. He's just like a third-year guy coming out of high school. It's all of a sudden started to click for him.
Yeah, and again, I think that there's continued growth, continued maturity on and off the field for Kamal Haden. The one thing I'll say about Kamal Haden,
he works.
He works, and he's the same Kamal Haden every day. Like, you may not like some of the stuff as a fan, but what he does in terms of chirping and talking on the field, he does on the practice field.
Yeah.
All of his teammates have great respect for him because he's the same dude every single day of his life and how he goes about business. You heard Omari Thomas talk about him and praise him, and you've heard other teammates talk about him. I mean, Tyler Barron came quick to his defense after the game on Saturday when people talked about Kamal Haden. So he's well respected on his team, and he's playing really well right now, and it's just a continual process with him.
Omari Thomas knows this is a big boy game. We're going to be winning one of the trenches. And that defensive line, they're getting after both he and Bryson Easton playing really confidently, especially Easton.
Yeah, Easton's playing his best ball, and he really has the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's been the best interior lineman the last 4 weeks on this team from a production standpoint. He'll have to show up big on Saturday. Omari Thomas will have to show up big. You've got to collapse that pocket. You've got to play the rush lanes, and you're going to have to play big boy ball because the one thing about Jalen Milroe is he's going to throw it deep. They haven't really played a guy who has done a lot of that when the pocket started collapsing. He will take a big-time shot standing there and try to throw it. So you just got to keep hitting and keep pounding on him, and then in the back end, you can't blow any coverages back there.
Yeah, linebackers got to be good, making sure they contain Milroe and don't let him escape the pocket. Safety's going to have to be really good to make sure that they're that last line of defense for those deep balls that Milroe is inevitably going to throw. He is Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price for the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill.